Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Angel Pinero. Before we start, don't forget to give me some big thumbs up and subscribe my YouTube channel. And we're gonna watch that 25 lies that you still believe. Then now we're starting.
Want to win all the gift cards down below? All you have to do is drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications on, leave a comment, and enjoy the video. 25 lies we still believe. Maybe you heard it off of a friend when you were 5, or perhaps your grandmother spun you a tale to make sure you never misbehave again. However, if you heard it, chances are you're having spent a good chunk of your life believing the lies. So, before continuing with this video, be prepared to have your childhood destroyed and your mind blown. These are 25 lies we still believe. Let's begin. Number 25. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. So, whoever made this funny fact up must have been seriously hating on the tiny goldfish we love so much. Actually, these tiny cute little creatures have a considerably long memory, probably on par with every other fish in the sea. Its memory is so good that it can't forget. It can't forget what it's done. What have you done, goldfish? What have you done? Moving on, number 24. Chewing gum takes 10 years to leave your body. We have all heard this.
Well, my mother said it's true, but I don't believe it.
Tale a fair few times. Your lovely mother probably did it to stop you from swallowing your gum every day.
Yeah, look, I know it.
Thankfully, this legend is definitely false, and you do not have a lot of accumulated gum sitting in your stomach. It'll pass through your body like any other food. Number 23. The famous and fantastic painter Vincent van Gogh cut off his own ear because he was insane. While this lie was believed for a good few years, turns out he actually lost the appendage in a sword fight. You see, that's a far better story for the grandchildren than just saying, oh, he went insane. Number 22. Abraham Lincoln hated slavery. While one of America's most infamous presidents famously freed all the slaves, his thoughts on the matter only actually applied to those living in Confederate states. In fact, he actually stated once if he could save the Union without freeing any slaves, he would. Man, Abraham Lincoln was kind of a jerk, actually. Go figure. Number 21. Thomas Edison was a phony. Well, not really. Just what we believe he did is false. In actuality, the light bulb had already been created by both British and American inventors almost 50 years before Thomas. However,
Yeah,
Thomas
I
created
know
the
that.
first bulb that could be commercially sold and distributed.
My teacher
Number
told me
20.
that.
Earth is the only place with gravity.
That's
While this
not
crazy
true.
fact has been understandably believed for decades, it is more of the way scientists describe gravity that is people believing it. In reality, there is some gravity in space, just a significantly smaller amount than on Earth. Why did they not tell us that in school? Number 19. Witches were burned at the stake. While television shows and movies have romanticized the idea that witches were ceremoniously slaughtered at the stake with hundreds of onlookers shouting, "Witch! Witch!" what really happened was usually some barbaric hanging and or life sentences for, being evil. Man, I'm noticing a pattern here for people in the past. Everyone in the past is a jerk. Number 18. Looking at the microwave will make your future babies whack. While this ordinary lie has some truth to it, staring at the microwave has been known to increase chances of breast cancer. There is no truth to it, harming something deep inside of you. The fable came about during the 70s when the appliances first hit kitchens. Number 17. Toads give you warts.
Bro.
Now this was definitely made up by an overly cautious parent. The little critters won't do much else to you other than leave some sliminess behind on their way out. Warning, if your partner has said those suspicious bumps popped up after sunbaking naked near a toad, they're lying. Number 16. Eating a watermelon or apple seed will make a tree grow inside of you. Who else believed this lie? I saw this on Rugrats and I was terrified. Also, to be fair, it was quite
Yeah.
believable. Our stomach's making a great environment for all things.
Yeah, my mother told me that then. I was super believable, so I said. And that one watermelon that I eat, and I don't believe it. I super believe it. And the seeds, I, I just, I, I believe it, but it's not true.
Grow, so why not a tree?
Yeah.
Truthfully, the seed will pass through your system like everything else. So, go ahead and eat the watermelon. There's no risk to it. Number 15.
Yes.
Cracking your knuckles will definitely give you arthritis.
Oh my.
Really, all this habit is doing is making
I'm doing that always, bro.
the built-up gas particles in your joints pop, making that very delightful sound. Many people will adamantly tell you that is true, but guess what? Now you know it's not. Go ahead and crack all you want. Seriously, it feels great.
Yeah.
Number 14. Peeing in the pool will turn it blue or purple. This one was actually used to make sure no naughty little kids decided it was toilet time in the public pool, but really there are no chemicals in the pool that will make it obvious you peed. Seriously, who pees in the pool? It's just unglassy, man. Number 13. There were 13 colonies, like on the flag. Turns out your teachers were lying even more than usual. While a lot of us were led to believe that there were 13 original colonies of America, really there were only 12. With Delaware being added in much later on. The big reason the styles continue to survive is because nobody can really bother to explain their slip-up with the flag. Number 12. We evolved from apes. Now, nobody get too worked up about this one, okay? Some theories really believe that based on the idea that only the strongest species survive, if we evolved from primates, how are there still any left? While this theory has a fair amount of science and credit behind it, what we are taught in school opposes the idea. However, how much can we truly trust school then? Number 11. Christopher Columbus discovered the Earth wasn't flat. While it was not a well-known fact back then, the ancient Greeks had actually proved that the world was round long before Columbus. However, he was a big reason everyone knows this fact is mainly because he told the Spanish about it after his voyage to Asia. Also, fun fact, he's not the big hero that everyone totes him up to be. Seriously, look into him a little, you'll be surprised. Number 10. Vikings wore horned helmets. For some special reason, this tacky cultural tradition has been linked to the savage Vikings, but in reality, they really did not wear helmets with horns at all.
Yeah.
It's simply something we've come up with as a good story along the way. Also, a lot of warriors had long, luscious locks of orange like yours truly, not blonde hair. Sorry, Thor. Number 9. Vitamin C helps get rid of a cold. Sadly, it does not matter how much orange juice you drink while suffering from a runny nose or blocked throat. All the vitamin C does is elevate some of the discomfort. What you can do to prevent a cold is have a consistent amount of the good vitamins in your diet, not just when you're sick. Number 8. You have to wait 24 hours to report someone missing. Seriously, how do we actually believe in this? Many people do, though. When it comes to reporting a loved one missing, there is no law in any country dedicating you must wait 24 hours to report someone being missing. It's just common sense, people. Number 7. Sugar gives you a buzz.
No.
Wrong. This is all down to a placebo effect from either the parents or the child themselves. Although the sugar will spike insulin levels, it is not the reason your cute child is running around screaming. That's just your child being a child. Number 6. Shaving your body hair makes it thicker. Shaving, threading, waxing, plucking, or whatever else beauticians are selling these days all have the same result when it comes to hair growth. All that shaving does is make the hair follicle look very unnatural compared to other methods. Your hair isn't getting thicker, you're just making up excuses now, come on. Number 5. Swimming after you eat will make you sick, throw up, get cramps, or die. Again, this one probably started with an anxious parent tricking their kid into waiting to jump back in their beautiful pool. It doesn't matter whether you ate 20 minutes, 3 hours, or a day ago, you're not more likely to drown. Number 4. Waking someone up while they're sleepwalking will scare them. Who knows where this one came from, but many people still believe it. Don't worry, if your roommate is sleepwalking and heading out onto the road, you can stop them and it definitely won't frighten them. Number 3. Crocodiles and alligators live in the sewage system.
That's like
Blame this one on
Ninja
movies like
Turtle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Lake Placid. Ever since their birth in the 90s, people have consistently believed that there is a possibility that reptiles of all kinds loiter right under our feet. I mean, it could be possible, but it's nowhere near as likely. Number 2. Soaking your tooth in Coca-Cola overnight will dissolve it. This is one rumor that is completely false. The really sweet beverage will definitely leave your tooth worse for wear, but it will still be right where you left it before bedtime. This rumor exploded in the 80s and 90s when the Coca-Cola company was coming fast under fire. Number 1. You will end up with a bathtub full of ice and a stolen kidney. There has never been a reported incident where someone has had their kidney stolen or any other organ ever. Merely because if you are in the kind of situation where you might have a vital organ taken, you are usually getting paid for it. Illegally, of course, but still pretty good pay. Now with all that said and done, thank you for watching our video. Please like and share the video on social networks, and we'll be right back to you as fast as we possibly can.
And guys, don't forget to give me some big thumbs up and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys.